Hey everybody, Brian Vaughn VA here, back at it again with episode 2 of Voicing Your D&D Characters. Now, the first episode went by swimmingly, and now that I have a bigger little D&D fan base, bigger, little, kind of an oxymoron there, bigger little D&D fan base coming on over to my channel, I thought I'd surprise you with episode 2, because finally we have some submissions. And if you want to submit your character, I'm going to put a pinned comment below, just fill in the form, it's anonymous, and let me know all the details that you really want me to know. However, if you have a big, long, detailed script, I'm not going to read the entire thing, so try to keep it a little summarized as much as you can. And if you have images, hey, good for me too, same with quotes, because I want to make sure I get it all perfect for you. And if I mispronounce anything or say anything wrong, that's on you. Without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? First character we got on this list is by Lee Burke, also, coincidentally, named Lee Burke. We have a little personality that we can talk about before we get into the actual voice, who sounds a little bit like Wesley from The Princess Bride. Kind of a little bit more fluttery than what I have, but I will try my best. That was a little preview for you guys out there. Lee had a rough upbringing. His dad was a part of a secret rangers guild that despised tieflings. Growing up, he was constantly hurt, though toughened up. Because of this, Lee would drink his sorrows and pain away. He is easily drunk. He sometimes gets into trouble because of this due to his natural flirtatiousness, not in a sexual or a bad way. He highly respects women, and Lee just wanted to point that out because it sounds a little bit, dirty, but I think everything does, especially when you're a bard, but this character is clearly a ranger. He does use his silver tongue to get out of difficult situations on occasion, but if he has to, as a last resort, he will fight and maim his enemies. Unless he's drunk, then most of the time he'll just get into a tavern brawl. So we have a couple things with him. We have a favorite quote, and I'm going to skip over the mid-battle quote and go for the tavern quote as well, because I think you'll like both of these, and the other one's a little bit, gotta cut that one. Favorite quote is, "I know I'm drunk when I'm drunk, but is it just me, or does that tiefling have a feather beard?" In the tavern, when Lee is very drunk, and we have a dwarf too, "You're looking to pick a fight, you twig." "All I said was your armor makes you look a bit chubby, and you smell like piss." Lee, that was a good one if I ever did hear one. Next up, we have another submission by Lee. This one is Tyronath. It's a Goliath barbarian doing an Irish accent. Oh my god, you guys know I can't do Irish for some reason. I can do Scottish very well, but then when you have to dial it back a little bit, and you can do a little bit of an Irish. He acts intimidating when his friends are threatened, but is actually secretly kind. Mostly because he is dumb as a rock with -4 intelligence. I feel your pain. I live that every single day. And I asked if he has any quotes or anything, and he has 2 quotes. We're going to try to do them as best as we can in a pseudo-Irish, so if anyone's out there Irish, including you, Scott, watching, well, I am screwed into a pit because I can't do Irish for dick, but I can do Scottish, so we're going to try it. So Scottish is sort of like this, and you have to dial it back a little bit, and there's Irish, and then there's Southern Irish, but I can't do either, distinguish them yet. "Good day to you, lass. I couldn't help to overhear. I'm sorry your brother died. I hope you don't mind, but I picked these flowers for you." I'm hoping I'm doing it okay. "You hurt my friends. I'll plunge you into the lava bit of hell." Now that's, again, more Scottish, but I'm trying my best. Leave me alone. Next up, we have a submission by Crispy Kane, who is Corbin the Half Elf. Now, Corbin's kind of cool, and I believe that was Hero Forge you made him on, so hey, nice with that one, too. Hero Forge, give me that sweet, sweet sponsorship, baby. We're not sponsored by Hero Forge. We have a slight description. He is a bard, but also a family man, very laid back and witty. The way I'm imagining his voice is like the blacksmith in Lost Bastille in the Dark Souls 2 series. Now, I don't quite know what that sounds like, so give me a minute and I will find out. Now, we do have one quote that he wants us to say in his character's voice. I think I can nail it, but I'm going to have to do something a little special for it. "I don't know. The coffin seems a bit set in stone." Yeah! Next up, we have a character by Ted Nolans. If you know who Nolan is, he is I believe he's usually the DM on Mr. Ripper's channel when they were doing their D&D playthrough on Fire and Dice. He's a good friend of mine. I love the guy to pieces, soft-spoken, lovely guy. This is, Jukon the Great, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate Jukon. And he's from D&D 5e. He's very sneaky. Think a Khajiit from Skyrim. Actually, use Marik the Liar as inspiration. Oh, you know me. I love the Khajiit from Skyrim. They are one of my favorite races to play, and it's not because I like cats, but it is because they're kind of different, and everything else just looks the same, aside from the Argonians and the Orc, which I love them too. So we have we have a couple of different quotes that Nolan has graciously provided us with a little script in a very pirate raspy voice, and he wishes for me to do something a little special, aka cat puns. So let's get some cat puns going, shall we? We're gonna Google some cat puns. Let's see, 50 plus cat puns. This is gonna be fantastic, isn't it? But he's already given us a few, so let's read his first. So we have a Khajiit like this, and then we have to add a pirate on top. Okay. Avast ye yar skelly cats. Ooh, we like the pirate already. And then we have, hi-yar, when stabbing at the haters, I'm going to go hi-yar. Oh. And then we have some cat puns we're going to throw in here. I think we should get marrowweed someday. And then we have, that's just a little colorful. You're a full mambaddle for opponent. That was bad. I couldn't say that because my voice just cracked and I died. So, my cat is my best friend. This is hysterical. Things like that. So, I tried, Nolan. I'll give it more of a go eventually. I'm trying. I'm doing my best, Nolan. Next up, we have, I believe her name is Raylu. Yeah, exactly, Raylu, submitted by the Nugget Queen. She is a very jumpy kobold with wings. Doesn't really talk to people she doesn't know. Since she's a runaway, she has to be careful not to get caught, so exposing herself is out of the question. She doesn't trust very easily either, but once you get her talking, she proves to be fairly charismatic. She absolutely loves poetry and music, and when she's doing things like taking notes or setting up camp, you can often find her humming along to folk tunes. She hates the golden bands wrapped around her body because they're enchanted, and they're literally impossible to get off. Excuse me for that. She has a really bad case of anxiety and is clumsy, but makes up for it with quick reflexes. That's always good. Raylu also has a habit of misplacing just about everything. Now, Nugget Queen has graciously given us some quotes that we can say, and let me practice really quick with my I guess a slightly raspy voice. It's going to be hard to do a raspy voice and a girly one at the same time. We're going to try. It's going to sound a little weird. Gah! Don't do that! Oh, shut up, Percival. Percy! This is her groaning because he did something stupid. Sometimes I feel bad about how stupid humans are. And I can't come up with any more, but I tried to do a little bit of a higher voice. And seriously, if I can't find what I'm doing, I really, really don't know what to do anymore. Oh, jeez. I tried. I did my best. Next up, we have another submission. This one is fresh off the press as I'm recording from Theo the Durg. Their character's name, I'm sorry if I mispronounce it immediately, they are dubbed the Chainbreaker. I believe it's Carlisle Vectromil. Carlisle Vectromil. I actually really like that name. It was created in Hero Forge as well, which, again, not sponsored, so hey, Hero Forge, hit me up, buddy! Their description is they are a son of a noblewoman and a proxy of Leviticus. Infernal traits include pale skin, icy blue eyes, fangs unnaturally cold, often mistaken for a vampire, Very prim and proper gentleman. Huge nerd for rapiers and sword fighting, like we all are if we're really good in our lives. Likes to study magic. Contract lawyer, is that contract? Yeah, contract lawyer that helps mortals get out of their deals with outsiders. Very deadpan and dry, sarcastic wit, sense of humor, kind of, I guess, maybe a little bit posh and British then. Hates bullies who abuse their powers. King of malicious compliance, has a deal with Leviticus to do this magical lawyering, and is frankly having a good time. Enjoys intellectual challenges, and wonders what it'd be like to live a normal, traditional fantasy hero life. So let's give this a go. So from what I'm seeing, it's a professional, kind of outstanding gentleman, a little bit British and posh. So we're going to talk a little like this. I understand your concern, but at this time, I believe that he is the lesser of the two evils. On questions about his heritage and loyalties. You are absolutely correct, madame. I may, at my own discretion, offer discounted rates to those I find attractive. Be sure to bring someone that meets those criteria to your next consultation, and I will gladly adjust your invoice accordingly. On entitled people having issues with his fees. I have never in all my years encountered a situation where an otherwise fair combat scenario Ra might win out over skill and experience. Draws rapier and assumes a fencing stance. Would you care to test that theory? On the art of fencing. And we have two more. Curious. It appears that the contract is voided, not redeemed. Should you use these gifts of yours in a manner directly contrary to the goals or ideals of this creature, and you said it was evil, yes? On a consultation for a Eugalis contract? That's another word I've never seen before in D&D. And lastly, hell has already frozen over. Anything is possible by that metric. On popular proverbs. We got a lot out of that one. I really like that, Theo. Good submission. A+. I hope I did your character some justice. All right. Okay. Listen, like I did last time, I wanted to save, in my opinion, the goofiest one for last. Not goofiest as in character goofy. I mean goofiest as in my voice is going to be the goofiest for this character. This is by Chimera Obscura. This character is named Colette Pastel, or Coilette Pastel. It depends on how you want to say Coilette. I say Coilette, but it could be Colette. A somewhat carefree and playful tiefling, I can see it's a tiefling immediately, who really likes painting, and that's kind of sweet. Despite the fact that she's a wizard, she's kind of a slacker and doesn't really fit the stereotypical image of the scholarly mage at all. Of course, that doesn't mean that she can't destroy your mind with illusion and enchantment magic if you antagonize her. So from what I'm picturing already, she's kind of a sweet, ditzy, and bubbly little tiefling who's a little bit like a wizard. So, let's think of something that we could say. I'm going to shut you down, Coilette. You don't have the power to end my reign of terror. Well, that's just swell, Sunshine, but unfortunately for you, I can create as many illusions as I want, and if you want to be trapped forever in your mind, well, I guess I could make that an arrangement, but, I don't really know any spells that could do that. Wait, no, I do, trust me, my vengeance will be swift. Okay, I tried. Give me a break, guys. I did my best. All right, with that said and done, we still have plenty of submissions to go through, so expect a third and a slightly better one, because I'm going to be practicing again. If you'd like to submit your character, you can do so in the comments below. I would prefer it in the forum that I linked in my pinned comment. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, ring that bell so you can get notified when I go live and when I upload. And you can join my Discord, follow me on Twitter. You can even go over to my Patreon to see the behind the scenes for everything I do, essentially. Or more so, the important bits. So if you're a budding new voice actor or you want to get in on that action and you're just ran through my entire voice actor insight and said, I want to see more, head over to my Patreon and check it out. even the lowest tier is going to get you a little bit more near. So with that said, please be safe, be happy. And at the time of this recording, things are a bit crazy. Stay at home, relax, make sure to call your parents, call your loved ones, call your friends, anything you can possibly do, and then get away from social media for a little while, read a book, go outside, meditate a little bit. Anything. In my opinion, the best thing that you can do for anxiety relief right now is to cook. Practice cooking. Cook eggs, cook bacon, cook potatoes, cook salad, or cook salads? Can you cook salads? If you can cook a salad, well, you can. You can put a Caesar salad, you can make chicken salad, anything like that. You can mac salad, ooh, potato salad, oh, egg salad, oh, we got a lot there. Okay, so it's not technically cooking because you're not firing things except for the chicken, but yeah, you know what I mean. Do something that gives you control back in your life so you feel like everything is grounded. With that said, I love every single one of you. Thank you for being here. Boys, girls, everyone in between. Have a good day, good night, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.